Hello Steamers, down here at Parramatta with Adriaan over here in the corner. There's a bunch of stuff on the way and I might even allude to it. There is a new pod coming that is a little pen style pod, and there is a new 160 watt temperature control capable device coming as well. Of the PNP tanks on their way and the PNP, I'm going to pull this apart quickly. So this part of the Drag X, the top piece there, we actually have those on their way as well, guys, and tons of PNP coils as well for you all. So OFRF coils are back in, so for those of you who've been calling us and asking about those, they are back in. Coil highlight of the week is the GTX coils. So these bad boys go in all the Vapresso GTX, so the Tank 18, the Tank 22, and a couple of other pods, so worth having a look at. Probably a week away from the final launch of the additional 2 flavors for the Stacks range, and I can tell you now they are called Smoko. So it is a traditional tobacco style e-liquid, try it, and the other one is called Strapped, which is the one I'm super excited about. It's a strawberry, raspberry, toffee, apple kind of flavour. So as soon as I've had a chance to try that, because I'm really excited about that one, I will give you as much feedback as I can. So the PNP tank itself obviously is a 510 compatible tank. It is 510 compatible, so it'll fit on any 510 mod. It actually looks quite nice on this mod, even though it is a pretty big tank. So it is 510 compatible, but it's also the Drag X pod compatible. So basically you can run the same coil on a mod as you would run in your Drag X. So if you're a side carry kind of person, then you've got the option to run the exact same coils or different coils on between the 2 tanks, but capable of running the same coil without having to buy multiple different types. Show you guys this, but I'm going to pop a battery in it first. So battery in, pop that on. Turn that bad boy on so you can see it. So that's it with the screen on, guys, but definitely worth a look. Come down and see them. We've got all the colours at the moment. The next highlight that I was going to bring to you this week, guys, is Aegis Max kit. So this runs the Zeus sub-ohm tank, which runs a press fit Z1 or Z2 coil. In the bottom of the tank here, there are 2 checkouts, top and bottom there, and on the coil there are little tabs on the coil, so you do need to make sure that you line your tabs up, otherwise it will not fit properly, and it will not press in properly, and you will end up with leaking. So make sure your coil goes in with the tabs lined up. So Aegis Max, guys, I'm going to turn this on. So firing up there, they've kept a pretty solid, stable interface on all of them. Button setups are very much the same on all of them, and the leather back with the orange stitching is Geek Vape Aegis trait. So this is a single 21700, or it is capable of running an 18650 or a 20700. All 3 batteries are available in the stores and online. This thing will take a rather large tank. I'm pretty sure this thing will take pretty much a 30mm atomizer if you're after something that is one hand friendly. You've got 100 watts of power in this thing, so I'm going to turn that all the way up. So the reason you've got 100 watts of power in this, whereas the old one was 80 watts, is because this is a 21700. So you do have the amp limit that's extra. In saying that, obviously practice. Like, make sure you're studying up on your Ohm's law, or you're building safe for your output. Looking for something that pulls big clouds but isn't over $80, then you're probably looking at a Drag X, man. So $69.95 for the Drag X, and then $9.95 for the battery, Davnish. So you would be looking at $80 for the Drag X kit with an 18650 to go in it. That'd be the answer for you, man. There are a couple of other options, but yeah, that's kind of what we had to talk about this week, guys. You will have all seen our weekly setups. Adriaan is actually our next weekly setup, so you will see that come out early next week. It has been a very consistent one, so it actually makes sense that it's the setup of the week, because it could potentially be setup of the year.
Look, I recommend it. If anyone wants to get some sub-ohm vaping, check out the setup that I'm rocking, and I think you won't
keep your eyes peeled for that on Tuesday, guys. You won't be disappointed, like Adriaan said. Alright guys, cheers, peace, love and empathy.